Do you imagine a world where you can modify babies? A world where you can create your own organs? A world without diseases? If this is possible, would it be right to do it? You think we are prepared for what is coming? In this video we will show you what people think about these changes.
In the future, there will be a lot of ethical implications in the biotechnology application. One example can be the use of DNA modification technologies in the embryos, and this is something that we really need to think about it because it can represent a big danger. Imagine that you can create a baby or make it just like ever you want, with a big strength, with blue eyes, or with any ability you want. It might sound like something really cool, but it can create a lot of ethical problems. In the first place, because not everyone's gonna be able to reach that technology or that possibility in the future.
First, I think these advances could make wonders for a race, for the humans. But it could also cause a lot of ethical misdirections, you know? First, let's say you can make your future son's DNA. This would be like erasing your whole lineage, you know? Because all the blood that comes from your ancestors would be like erased just because you wanted to do your own thing, which would be wrong. And also, let's say that because of these biotechnological advances, most of the people can live, let's say, over 100 years. This would cause like huge overpopulation problem in most of the countries, you know, and also people would be living like in ages they're not supposed to.
I think that in the world, one of the biggest problems we will encounter in the future will be in medical area, since we are now developing a lot of technology to modify a baby before it's born. For example, gene modification or clonation can be an example. I don't think it's very ethical to modify your baby because you want him to have blue eyes or gray hair, I don't know. So I don't think that's correct because you're putting technology above a human life.
I believe that the future ethical problems due to the advancement of biotechnology will consist of the unnaturality ways of its uses. For example, changing one's DNA to have different color eyes. First of all, this is affecting the naturality of human DNA. Also, this goes against one's dignity because it denies their freedom to choose the way they will look in their future. The person, although it may be a baby, has the right to choose their appearance.
I think biotechnological advances of the future will bring many ethical problems or controversy. For example, when you talk about modifying people's DNA, specifically babies, you're talking about changing a human being that doesn't even have a say in it. Well, there's where you have to decide what line not to cross. It's a very complicated topic, and well, it's hard to have a say in it.
The answers of the people we interview are based on personal